Welcome back, friends. This is part 2 of your final account problem solving. We'll discuss one more problem related to our final accounts. Okay, let us go into the question. The following trial balance has been extracted from the books of Mr. Bhaskar on 31st 2003. So, trial balance has been given by them. So, that is here. You can see the trial balance and they have given adjustments in the down of it. So what was adjustment that they have given is adjustment. Closing stock rupees 80,000, interest on bank loan not yet paid rupees 4,000, commission received in advance rupees 1,000, prepaid trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st 3 2003 and balance sheet as on the date after giving effects to the above adjustment. So they have given in the clearly in the question that after giving the necessary adjustments to his, and we have to prepare a balance sheet along with an trading and profit and loss account. So first here we will try to segregate what comes under profit and account, what comes under trading account, what comes under liability. So if at all it is of trading account, use the word called as an a T. If at all it comes under profit and loss account, use the word called as an a P. It comes under liability, use word L. It comes under asset, use word called as an A. Okay, we'll try to do now. So machinery. So what is a machinery for us? Machinery is always an asset related. So it comes under the asset side. Cash at bank is also an asset. So it comes under asset. Cash in hand is an asset. So it comes under asset. Wages is and comes under trading account. Okay. So wages is a trading account. Purchases is also related to trading account. And stock 1/4/2002 they have given. So what is the stock and what is 1/4/2002? So we have a concept called as opening stock. So this is opening stock. We are calling it as opening stock. Why it is called as opening stock is, remember the date that they have given is 1/4/2002 and the date for the which year we are preparing is 31st 3 2003. So it is means they have used the accounting here from April to March. So they are following the accounting period is April to March. We have one more period called from January to December. So in this the Mr. Bhaskar is following April to March. So you can say April means the date beginning date is 1/4/2002 and the ending date will become 31st. So this was been opening date. So it is called as opening stock. So opening stock comes under trading account. Sundry debtors. Sundry debtors comes under asset side because debtors are the persons to whom we have given certain amounts. To some X persons we have given certain loan. So those persons are called debtor. Loans ఇచ్చాము అని అంటే తిరిగి వస్తాయి. So there becomes an asset. Next, bills debtors. Bills debtors is just like the concept like your bills receivables. So they are called as like your bills receivables. So this is how they give different names. Okay. So this is called as an assets also. Bills receivables means to some X person I have made certain sales and he has to give me a money. So on that person I have drawn a bill. And okay, goods అమ్మాను వాళ్ళు పేరు మీద బిల్ రాశాను. So it becomes a debtor because he has taken the worth of goods from me. So it becomes debtor for me. So they comes under the asset side. Rent is profit and loss account. Interest on bank loan, profit and loss account. Commission received, profit and so they are the expenditures that I have made. Okay. General expenses also profit and loss account. Salaries is profit and loss account. Discount received is a profit and loss account. Capital is a liability because owner has given the money. So always whatever the owners gives us is a capital. Whenever the companies is going to be closed, he again take back that. So they becomes a liability. Sales is a trading account. Bank loan is a liability. Sundry creditors. Sundry creditors means madakokar appicha. Someone has given loan to us. Then we become a creditor. So sundry creditor is a liability. Purchase returns related to trading account. Sales return is related to it. Remember here, so purchase returns is a trading and sales return is also a trading account. Okay, so this is all what they have given. Okay, next we will see with an adjustments. So adjustments what they have given is closing stock rupees 80,000, interest on bank loan not yet paid rupees 400, commission received in advance rupees 1,000. So whatever comes in adjustment as of I discussed in the previous problem, that they have to enter 2 times in our final accounts itself. So for all these 3 we have to make it 2 entries. So closing stock, 1 entry for closing stock will be in trading account and second entry will be in the asset side. Okay, in the previous problem we have we have deal with a closing stock. So closing stock is related to trading account, otherwise we call it as an assets. Next is interest on bank loan not yet paid is rupees 400. So not yet paid, see here the word called as not yet paid ante still now we haven't paid the worth of how much of interest we have to pay is 4. This is not it. So for this we can use the word called as outstanding. Okay, when explaining about balance sheet format, I have explained what is an outstanding. Outstanding means still not yet paid the amount. So this is not yet paid, so I have to make. So what I do is one time I will add to interest on bank loan. So because I have paid 500, still how much of worth amount I have to pay? So I have to pay still worth of amount is 400 rupees I have to pay. So what I will do is I will add to this person because overall my payment is 900 I have to pay. So I have not paid. So that's why we'll add one time. Profit and loss account law we will add here. So put one small hyphen whenever we have an entry in profit and loss account we add that. Next is commission received in advance and second time for this here we'll have second time is we'll write in a liability because not yet pay, I have to make a payment, so it comes under liability side because surely one time they have to enter in a balance sheet. So here we have entered in asset side, we have entered in liability side. Next, commission received in advance is here I have received commission in advance. So remember the concept of rent received in advance, same concept here. So one time we will have an entry in profit and loss account, second time it becomes a liability because received in advance is always comes under the liability side. Okay, so next we will minus commission received in advance from the commission received because I have received the commission worth of 3000. From this I have to less this 1000 rupees. Okay, so like this from 3000 to I will less 1000. So while posting this into a final account I will clearly show how we have calculated all this adjustment. Okay, now we will move on to the problem solving. So this is your problem solving. So you can see here, so I have written trading and profit and loss account of Mr. Bhaskar for the year ended 31st 2003. So as of I said that before starting our problem, we have to write the sentence compulsory, that is trading and profit and loss of Mr. Bhaskar for the year ended 31st 2003. So you see,